Hello, this is Marie Dyers, and I'm here to do a video and a reading. Alright, but before I get into this video and this reading, my spirit guides, my angels, my archangels, my ancestors of the highest white light, I ask that you come in and guide me, protect me always, 24/7, 365. I ask that you give me the clearest view of this video and this reading through any of the cards or anything that I decide to use and have in my hands. I ask that you immediately return any and all of the negative energies from people, places, and things, including ill will, intent, negative intent, etc. I ask that it immediately, permanently goes back to wherever it needs to go. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Thank you. So I was just getting, as I was coming on here, that you have to sit back and just watch them. You got to sit back and watch them take their own self out or see their own demise. All right, you got to sit back. You got to stay out of the way. Stay out of the way, or you've been put out of the way for a reason. All right. The title that I had was "They Deviling Too Much into This Evil Negative Energy," and this person's energy is all going to end up costing them. All right, it's all gonna cost them in one way or another. Yeah, something with the sacral chakra could be significant. It just came out, but it had came out in the reverse. Yeah, sacral chakra, the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, Justice, and Libra with balance. All right, starting off with this deck. Yeah, something about the sacral chakra and the Five and the Ace of Pentacles, which brings the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, it's always this Six of Pentacles. Something about this give and take, equal give and take energy. All right, amongst these energies. All right, behind these cards is the Two of Pentacles with the Moon card and the Three of Wands with the solar plexus chakra. And there go the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, because there's something about the Six of Pentacles which talks about material and spiritual prosperity. All right, so these people could be deviling into this evil negative energy for material and spiritual prosperity. All right, but like I said, and including with this person's in this person's energy. All right, but it's going to end up costing them, and this is why this person had to be put out the way. Like, they had to be put out the way. You know, that's, you know, how everybody be saying, like, yeah, because there's some type of justice that could be coming in, or justice will be coming in. All right, justice to the Ace of Pentacles again. All right, this person has been put out the way because of these people, these energies, this group, whatever this is, them deviling too much into this evil negative energy and this person's energy, which that could be being done by using the sacral chakra or something with the sacral chakra. All right, with me seeing 712 on the alarm clock. All right, it is Wednesday, October the 8th, 2025. All right, what else? They deviling too much into this evil negative energy, and this person's energy is all going to end up costing them. It's all going to end up costing them their own demises. All right, yeah, Six of Swords. Moving on, Six of Swords, the Hangman, which is sacrifice underneath, Justice in Libra, balance, the Ace of Pentacles, prosperity. Because again, it's something about them trying to get some type of doing this, deviling into this evil negative energy for Ace of Pentacles. Prosperity begins. Like, is them planning, is giving the Seven of Pentacles, because you got two hands. All right, it looked like it's coming from two different people, or maybe that could be the same hands, but it's something with like the Seven of Pentacles. You know, the Seven of Pentacles talks about planting the seeds to see what you know, reap the benefits of what you sow. All right, so that's definitely could be definitely given that energy. All right, but also I see there's 4 butterflies on this tree. All right, you know, butterflies talks about transformation. I believe it also talks about rebirth. So something about 4 butterflies could be significant, or 4 particular butterflies or something like that, along with this tree having all these fruits growing on the tree, and they kind of look like peaches, excuse me, or oranges, but it's really looking like peaches. So something about the spiritual symbolism of peaches could be significant. I never really thought about fruit having spiritual meaning, but that might mean something. They delving too much into this evil negative energy, and this person's energy is all going to end up costing them, or costing them their demises, their endings. Because they're not doing this out of, yeah, look, the Hangman, sacrifice. They could have been trying to sacrifice this person. Something with the heart chakra could be significant. All right. You also have Justice in Libra coming out again. In the bottom of those 2, it says sacrifice and balance. All right. You know, Justice in Libra talks about relationships and balance. The Hangman talks about, you know, it has a lot of meanings for that. Looking at things from a new perspective. What I was saying in the other video yesterday, someone being in like this idle energy, or someone being like stuck in a, is given like stuck in a certain position or something like that. All right. The Hangman also gives me the energy of what has been going on in the world as of current in 2025. The Hangman gives that type of energy if you look at it that way, depending on, you know, what the reading is about. All right, so something about that could definitely be significant with the Hangman. I'm getting something about hanging something up, but not like, you know, I'm getting hanging something up, but not in like a good way, you know, not in a good way. Yeah, look, the Tower came out. The Tower talks about disruption. All right, the Tower talks about changes, unexpected changes, drastic changes. Yeah, with the 9 of Swords at the back of the deck. Suffering and silence. So, with these energies deviling in this negative energy, evil energy, they could have definitely been wanting this person that there's, you know, tapping into their energy with their negative, evil energy, or whatever they got going on pertaining to these people, these persons, these people. They could have been wanting this person to have a tower, you know, to have a tower moment, or a drastic change or effect of something. Yeah, I'm also getting something about with this energy, they deviling too much into this evil negative energy. I feel like something with family could be significant. All right, there could be some type of significance with yeah, look, Justice in Libra, again, balance. Something could be significant. 717 on the alarm clock. 4 of Cups, discontent and boredom. Something about 411 could be significant, or 11, or excuse me, 114. But so the spiritual meaning of 114 or 411 could be significant with sacral chakra coming out again with the Ace of Swords. Wow. Sacral chakra with triumph, success. All right, something about 21 could be significant. 12, the number 3 could be significant. 21 breaks down to 3. 12 breaks down to 3. Something with, I'm getting with 333 could be significant. As above, so below, so below, so without, so without, so within. Yeah, Justice in Libra at the back of the deck. So something about 2111 could be significant. But I was saying something about family could be significant in regards to like passing away, or the circumstance, the timing. I'm getting the timing surrounding loved ones passing away around the same timing of the year or something like that could be significant. Yeah, Two of Swords, something about mental conflict with the Eight of Cups turned over in the deck. You got Two of Swords, mental conflict. You had the Eight of Cups, emotional withdrawal was turned over in the middle of the deck. Four of Swords, rest and rejuvenate. Yeah, trapped in fear. I feel like I also see the Emperor. I see the Star. I see the Two of Pentacles. I feel like if they've been deviling into this evil negative energy and this person's energy, and the family aspect connects to this person, and like I said, the timing of you know, certain individuals within this family, they're passing away around a certain timing or time of the year. They could have been wanting to put this person into mental conflict. All right, something with mental conflict and emotional withdrawal could be significant. Something about 28 could be significant. Something about 82 could be significant. Something about 82 breaking down to 10 could be significant, or 1. Yeah, Nine of Cups just fell out. Fulfillment of wishes. Something about fulfillment of wishes, because it's like on this card he has like this treasure box. All right, he's standing on top of a, or him or her is like, I don't want to say the word, but something about levitating could be significant. I see 12. I just saw 12. All right, she's like kind of levitating or over this leaf. All right, with the treasure box slightly open, which, you know, it kind of look like it's you know, gold or whatever jewelry, you know, like rubies and like, what they call that, treasure, you know, treasures, you know, that type of stuff in there. On both sides of her is like waterfalls. I don't know. Yeah, but 7:21 on the alarm clock. Yeah, these energies, these people, I feel like it definitely could be group energy. Something about taking a risk, leap of faith. Something about wanting to have new beginnings. All right, but there could be some type of mental conflict. All right, with this new beginnings, or they wanted this person that they're deviling into their energy with this evil negative energy that they're using and doing things. They could have been wanting this person to be in mental conflict about having new beginnings. Yeah, split the deck again. The Sun with light, and then you have the Hangman with sacrifice, and it literally says light sacrifice. So they wanted to sacrifice this person's light. All right, 19 breaks down to 10. 12 breaks down to 3. Didn't we just talk about 3? 1 plus 9 is 10, which breaks down to 1. 12 breaks down to 3, so 1 plus 3 is 4. Something about 4 could be significant. Something about the 4th house could be significant. The 4th house in astrology could be significant. Yeah, strength. Strength in Leo with power and 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, something about something about the strength in this person's foundation. Yeah, look, 4 of Pentacles just came out. Ooh. With the strength in Leo. And that literally is 84. Something about 84 or 48 could be significant. 84 breaks down to 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, which breaks down to 3 again. Wow. Again, something about 333 could be significant. Yeah, strength in Leo and the 4 of Pentacles. Using this person's energy while they're deviling with the 3 of Cups at the back of the deck. Rejoice in celebration. them rejoicing in some type of celebration. Excuse me. Yeah, my voice trying to get scratchy because, side note, earlier today I had to go out, and first of all, it was really, I felt like I should have been outside with my damn winter coat on today, even though it was like 60, but I had this on, and I was on my way to go to where I had to go, and like right in the middle of me walking, and I was looking at something, all of a sudden I had like choked on my spit, and then like I think that's why my throat done got scratchy now, because like ever since then I've been having to keep clearing my throat. So I don't know, something about that could be significant. Somebody wanting to also like, yeah, with that whole sacrifice, light sacrifice, wanting to sacrifice this person's light, wanting to block or cause obstacles with this person's throat chakra. Again, with this Three of Cups being at the back of the deck, rejoice in celebration. And these people wanting to rejoice in celebration in regards to sacrificing this person's light. Alright? Three of Cups, Five of Cups. Yeah, causing this person emotional loss to walk away. Three of Cups with the Five of Cups gives me the Eight of Cups. Look, oh my God. I'm telling you, it's something with this person's throat chakra. These people deviling, trying to use this person's energy. There go the throat chakra. Confirmation with the, hold on. Alright, so yeah, I was getting, they definitely wanted to, this energy already, not even, only 16 minutes in, with them deviling into this evil negative energy and this person's energy all at the same time. They definitely wanted to sacrifice this person's light, alright? With causing them, you know, emotional loss, and doing that by putting this person through all of these things, unwarranted things, unnecessary things. I'm getting even trying to blame this person for things that has been going on around them, and they're, like I said, they have been put out the way, so they don't have no, there is no way possible that they could have a part in anything. Or I also feel like I was getting too, while I was coming back on here, like I was saying about the whole family thing, especially if this is connected to this person, that their energy is being used, all right, for this evil and negative intentions to gain material and spiritual prosperity. I feel like these energies, these energies deviling, these people deviling into this group, deviling into this evil negative energy, they've been sending people in to check to see how this person's doing or something. Why does the sacral chakra keep coming up? And then look again, the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, financial and material changes. Yeah, they've definitely been causing this person to go through financial changes, all right? There's something about an emperor being connected to this emperor showing from the top of the deck, which is in Aries, all right? Yeah, something about patience and planning with this Five of Pentacles. Okay, so that's more than 10 with this 5 and this 7 of Pentacles. So these people definitely been yeah, whoever this emperor is, they're gonna end up being in some type of, wow, we're not even gonna tell them. So whoever that's for, or however many that's for, oh yeah, we're definitely not gonna tell them. We're gonna let them find that out on their own. Because like I said, these people have been sending these people in within this group to try to see if this person that they're you know, siphoning and tapping in their energy, along with deviling into this evil and negative energy, they've been sending these people within this group to see how they're doing with what they're doing as far as tapping into this evil negative energy. You got the Eight of Cups at the back of the deck. Yeah, trying to see how far gone this person is with the Eight of Cups, emotional withdrawal. You had the Seven of Wands, but this person has definitely been standing their ground towards this group, these energies that is trying to have some type of wish or hope. Oh wow, I see that today. I literally saw that today. Confirmation. Okay, so side note, that's confirmation. I don't know if this is a non-profit organization or something, but we not claiming what I'm gonna get into, but we not claiming it. We gonna get through this, just like we've been getting through everything else. It's all in divine timing. But so this might be even connected to something that this person, with them deviling into, you know, being in their energy, this group being in their energy, this may even be connected to something in the past, because this, I had to move. This was before 2020, and I believe that was the first time I had to, I don't know if that was when I just moved out from my mom or a little bit after, but I had to move out of a place because something happened with my income, basically, you know, because me working, you know, regular jobs, legal jobs, and I had to have my stuff be put in storage. So that time, my stuff had to be put in storage through this non-profit organization. I believe that's what it is, in this city. And I literally seen them today. And I'm going to just say, on the side of their truck, they have that word on their truck, which is hope. So that is confirmation. Yep. Confirmation that these people, them deviling into this evil negative energy, they're trying to have some type of wish fulfillment, with hoping that, you know, with them sending people in to come in to see how this person is doing, they trying to see how far gone they is, how emotional withdrawal how emotional withdrawal they is. Maybe even trying to see if something about if they're crazy or something like that. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, because there was some type of investment with this emperor, whoever this emperor is, to have some type of victory, celebration. All right. This could be somebody that's a celebrity, or they could be connected to celebrities, or this emperor energy just could be this whole group of people that's deviling into this evil negative energy and also tapping into this person's energy. 7 of Pentacles to the Emperor with the 6 of Wands. Something about 746 could be significant, or 467, or whatever. Yeah, this Emperor has definitely been looking to have some type of victory. All right. Yeah, something about the past is significant. 6 of Cups, memories of love. Then you have the Empress. Then you have the crown chakra. All right. They could have definitely been dabbling into this person's energy with wanting to have this material and spiritual prosperity. And something with the crown chakra could also be significant, because the crown chakra is now coming up and the sacral chakra keep coming up. That came up like 3 times already. Yeah, 9 of Wands. It says spiritual strength. Yep. Something about this Emperor. This person of authority. Somebody using and abusing their power or their connections. This could be somebody that's also within this group. Yeah, something about 7-7. But you've been... So this person could have even been trying to send you psychic attacks or spiritual attacks while you're asleep, while you're awake. Sending people in to do this stuff. Having people verbally abuse you. Yeah, because again, it's something about this... A contract, a group, an organization. The Hierophant wisdom, it says, with the 7 crown chakra. But again, these people is all going to end up costing them. It's all going to end up costing them their own demises. With being a part of this foolishness. Yeah, look, 3 of Cups just turned over with the with the throat chakra. Yeah, trying to sacrifice this person's light, trying to block this person's throat chakra. So now the throat chakra is coming up again. So something about the strength in Leo again, because they know this person is very powerful. They know this person is not a weakling. All right, again, I keep getting this energy of this person, whoever this emperor is, or whoever these people, or it's like they take turns coming in towards this person, that they're siphoning their energy and so forth to get spiritual and material prosperity. They keep sending different people in. Something about 11 could be significant. Yeah, spiritual strength. They know this person has a lot of spiritual strength. Nine of Wands, Hangman, because they've been trying to, like I said, trying to sacrifice this person by having them go through financial and material changes, losses. They keep sending these people in. They're gonna get exactly what they're looking for, and this person ain't gonna have to do a thing, because they know they figuring out who these people is, and they figuring out who's connected and how they connected and so forth. So they could keep going on what they want. Yeah, these people going to end up in the 9 of Swords to the 5 of Wands before it's all said and done. Yep. And this person's that they keep deviling in their energy, siphoning in their energy. This person's spirit team, their spirit guides, is going to make sure of it. This person ain't going to have to do a thing. But their spirit team, their ancestors, and all the people that is surrounding them and protecting them, they going to make sure these people get what they looking for. Yeah. Because they already decided to make a choice with the Lovers in Gemini. They already decided to make a choice to be deviling into this evil, negative energy. You got something about our revocable living trust could be significant. It says right to change or cancel at any time before death. Retain control of assets and trust. The person, grantor, trustee, and beneficiary. I saw that. We actually gonna pull these at the end. I'm gonna do those at the end. So what do we need to see for the overall energy? They deviling too much into this evil negative energy, and this person's energy is all gonna cost them their demise. Yeah, the Chariot and Cancer turned over. Again, I keep getting the whole thing about something with family. Something about the timing of family and them passing away or something like that, or something about that is connected to this energy. Yeah, look, he wants to show up, but I don't feel like this person is the Emperor. You got the Emperor in Aries. That could be just somebody that's something about overseeing or in control of this, whatever this hidden secret is, whatever this hidden agenda is, whatever this hidden plan is. The Moon in Pisces. Again, I brought up a couple readings back about the spiritual meaning of a werewolf, because they feel like with the Wheel of Fortune and Leo towards Aquarius Scorpio energy, they feel like something is going to go in their favor. Yeah, because even the Pharaoh, or this will be like the head Pharaoh, but he's not. What did that lady say in that video last night? The shorts that I just put up, she said something so funny. She said, this is a side note, something about somebody being, dang, what she said? She said, the dead can't, she said something. The lady that's, that I did a shorts on last night, the older lady, the older lady, she was doing an interview last night with somebody that I just watched the video of that. I'm gonna try to make a shorts of it, or I'm gonna try to like put it in the community post. But she was saying something about the dead. She was like saying something that the dead can't do, but it was funny. She know how to make She know how to come up, not come up, but she know how to say good jokes or whatever. But it was something she was saying about the dead they can't do, because basically, yeah, the dead is not alive. The dead can't do stuff when they dead, you know? So, I don't know, but something about that made me think about the pharaoh, whatever, that's up at the top over the, what is that, the watchtower? With the, over the clock. And I literally seen, it's like a whole bunch of birds up at the top together. Birds of a feather flock together. So I'm getting that too. But I literally seen that today when I was on my way here, headed back here. Birds of a feather flock together. Them deviling into this evil negative energy, and this person's energy is all going to end up costing them their own demises. What's the bottom one? We got the Justice in Libra. Back of the deck, we got the Star in Aquarius with the Hierophant in Taurus. I'm telling you, it's something about the High Priestess in Cancer. Something about, I'm getting like, they think that this person is stupid. Like, they think like, even if this person is reacting to certain things a certain way, that they feel like they expect or know this person to react. They feel like this person, they feel like, I feel like they feel like this person is not, because it's like, if they know that they're siphoning this person's energy, they're in this person's energy, but they're doing this under the pretenses or the intentions of evil and negative to gain. I feel like they don't think that this person knows what they got going on in their camp, or whatever you want to call it, or in their group, or whatever. I feel like they don't feel like this person is, you know, putting two and two together or something like that. Or yeah, I don't feel like they feel like this person is putting two and two together. Again, you have the Justice in Libra, again, with the owl. You have the time capsule. You have the skulls on both sides of the chair. I'm getting something with that time cup. It's like something about they on borrowed time. These people is on borrowed time. Because I'm getting, they already chose a side. They already chose, you know, basically they chose their fate by deviling into this evil negative energy and trying to sacrifice this person's light, or sacrifice this person's light for their benefit, for their material and spiritual prosperity. All these people in this, they all on borrowed time. It's like they already set that in motion. It's like once you turn the time capsule, that's what it is for them. Yeah, dinner time. That's what I'm getting with dinner being at the back of the deck. And that goes for any and all involved in this energy that's doing this or has been doing this to this person, or connected with doing something to this person. Yeah, something about ice. Or I'm getting icing them out or something. Yeah, look, lies at the back of the deck. Something about a, what is that type of, ain't that like a military helicopter up there in the corner? Or something about a helicopter is significant. Something about a dog, or an Eskimo dog, or just a dog period could be significant. Something about 5 people and this man, so I'm gonna say 6. So this 6th person could be the 6th, or the first person could be this emperor. Then these other 5 people could be something else, or something about this emperor and 5 other people, or something, connection or something like that could be significant. Yeah, we got trap and cat. So they could have been trying to, because the cat card talks about how, you know, the panther is in the cage. In the panther being in the cage is like them having all eyes on them, but like they not asking to have all eyes on them. That's like the basic, kind of like the basis of the cat card. I forgot what the movie is, but the trap movie is the Get Out movie. Something about CT. Somebody initials could be CT. Something about trying to trap this person, or whether this person is a feminine or a female. Whether this person that they in their energy, whether that person is a male or a female, them trying to trap this person. I feel like it do have something to do with a lot of people being within this group or whatever that's deviling into this evil negative energy and this person's energy, because it's like they got this person on display. That's what I'm getting to. I think that's what it do say on that card. Something about having that person that they're in their energy and stuff, them having them on display. You got love at the back of the deck. They could be trying to portray them doing this as love. That's what I'm getting. What they're doing to this person, they could be trying to portray this for some type of sick, twisted thing of love or loving them. With ice coming back out again. And lies is at the back of the deck again. What? I'm going to keep both of those. Wow. You got face that came out, but I'm gonna try that again. What else? They deviling into this evil negative energy, and this person's energy is all gonna end up costing them their own demises. What else? Give me. Whoa. You got the deep in reverse that flew out. You got help me that flipped over too. Something about help me. Something about the this movie is the Exorcist movie. Wow, help me with the devil. I'm about to say the devil with dreams at the back of the deck, which is what is that? Elmwood. What's the Freddy Krueger movie? Somebody's name could be Freddy or Fred. Elm Street, is that the movie? Something on Elm Street, something like that. Can I get two more? They deviling too much, but something about I'm getting something about the dream state could be significant. Like I said, trying to send this person that they're in their energy and also deviling into this evil negative energy. Something about trying to send them spiritual attacks, or also something about the dream state. Can I get two more? They deviling too much into this evil negative energy, and this person's energy is all going to end up costing them. Yeah, we got animal coming out. We got experience at the back of the deck, which is the Poltergeist movie. They deviling too much into this evil negative energy, and this person's energy is all going to end up costing them their demise. Give me one more. One more. We got grief. Alright, which is the Pet Cemetery movie. We got flight at the back of the deck. Flight, hunger, curse, water, trap, genius, egg, combination, the devil, which is the is it annex or something like that, which again the definition for that word is the witch. All right, we got combination, devil, forbidden, cat, midnight, friendship, escape. Wow. So ice came out in reverse. Lies came out in the upright. Deep came out in reverse. The animal came out in the upright. With grief in the upright, which is the Pet Cemetery movie. Or something about just some loved ones passing away, I'm getting, could be significant. Wow. Yeah, something with flight being at the back of the deck. Something could have already taken flight, or something gonna take flight, or something about flight is significant. It's like, it's just basically like these people think like they slick. What? They feel like they slick. I don't know what the hell I was just about to say. Cause something is not coming in. You got the Chariot in reverse, which is the first major arcana that came out. The Chariot is in reverse, which is in Cancer. Yeah, Cancer talks about home and family and nurturing. That is in reverse. I'm getting something is flipped upside down because of this energy, because of this being done. Something is flipped upside down. Again, it's like they already made a choice. They already picked a side, and the side that they picked was being in this devilish energy, or deviling too much in this evil negative energy, and trying to sacrifice this person's light to gain material and spiritual prosperity. So they already chose a side. Yep, they sure enough did. That whole, that's what I'm getting with these people, or with this. I don't even know where I'm gonna put these like that, because I don't know. I don't want to use these. I don't know. I don't want to use them tonight. So we're going to use those. Yep, they already picked a side because they wanted to have this wish fulfillment again, which is giving me that material and spiritual prosperity. They wanted to have that wish with gaining that, all right, with something taking flight, all right. And you see the goat, so something about sacrificing animals could be significant, or animals or loved ones, something about that could be significant. Sacrificing animals or loved ones could be significant. Yeah, look, the Nine of Pentacles was in my thing, and I don't know why it was in there, but something about the Nine of Pentacles could be significant. So we have Ice that came out in reverse. 43 minutes. So Ice came out in reverse. Which is the Thing movie. The Thing movie came out in 1982. It says it's weird and pissed off, whatever it is. Alright? This is the Thing movie. It came out in 1982. It says, who can you really trust? Question mark. Keep cool and stay solo. I just had to keep myself from screaming. That was confirmation. When I said earlier, this person that they in this person's energy, while also deviling into this evil and negative energy, they had to basically separate themselves. I feel like whether they wanted to or they was pushed to do that, because something about lies, which I'm about to get to that card in a minute. But yeah, this person had to be separated. They had to stay out the way. And it's like this person didn't want to do this, because I'm about to get upset, but ooh. It's like people within this group could have I'm getting now why love was at the back of the deck. This person definitely had to stay out the way, because whether these people within this group, or whatever you want to call it, whether they are family members, friends, people that this person spent a lot of time around, even if they wasn't family, these people within this group and so forth, they know that this person is a lover, not a fighter. Excuse me, but they know that this person could be they could be very passionate when they're or get excited when they talk about certain things. That's how they express themselves. You know, that's how they show that they are for real. Like, they not like, I don't know. I feel like this person had to stay out the way, because if this person would have stayed in these people energy, or around these people in some type of way, shape, or form, they would have most definitely sacrificed this person for their light. Because I watched a video on YouTube, and that definitely, as soon as I thought about the love card again, it made me think about that video that I saw a couple weeks ago or something, and it talked about how excuse me, you know, how the celebrities, how they connected and what they be doing and everything. And it's like, I don't know, I forgot what video that was exactly, because I know it was like at least a week or two ago, and I'll be watching a lot of stuff on YouTube. Again, that's like my new cable or whatever. So I'll be watching a lot of stuff on there. In that video, it was like they was talking about celebrities and how, like, when, you know, they be saying that celebrities be sacrificing somebody they know, they gotta sacrifice somebody that they love, you know, basically. You can't just somebody, like in the video, it's like, you can't just sacrifice anybody. You gotta sacrifice somebody that you love, somebody that you cared about, somebody that, meaning if that was a family member, a friend, a childhood friend, somebody that you, if you wasn't trying to gain what you trying to gain, you would still be around this person. You, like, if you wasn't trying to get certain things, especially just, I feel like confirmation of today's world, new world, if you're not trying to gain certain things that you're trying to gain, the attention, the materialistic possessions of the world, if you wasn't trying to gain that, you would still be around that person. Or you know, you still, if you wasn't in this, if they wasn't in this devilish, evil, negative energy to gain material and spiritual prosperity, they would still be around these people. But you have to these, you know, we would have, with all these, a lot of these videos show, they have to sacrifice somebody that they love, somebody that, I don't know why I'm getting kind of like that saying that you will unalive for, like, you will unalive somebody for that person. I don't know why I'm getting that. And now as I'm doing this reading, looking up, now a spider want to come out of nowhere. Yeah, because the spiders talk about, what is it? It's the daddy long leg. So spiders talks about, what is it? Death and new beginnings and stuff like that. I mean, that card is in the oracle basket, but yeah, they have to doing this in this energy, and what this is like these people, this in this energy, they have to sacrifice somebody they love. Not, it can't be just, basically it can't be just anybody. It had to be somebody of importance, somebody that I don't know, I'm getting something about gain attraction or something. Like, it gotta be somebody worth significance. So this is why this person had to, whether they wanted to or not, and they feel, and these people feel like this person don't see what they're doing. They don't understand how open their eyes is, and not just their physical eyes, whether they want to believe it or not. That's why it said, for thing with the ice, it said, who can you really trust? Question mark. Keep cool and stay solo. Because basically, I'm getting like no one can be trusted. These people, these especially them in this deviling into this evil negative energy, they can't be trusted. They can't be trusted as far as you could fucking throw them or see them in your face or behind your back. We got lies. It says that is lies is the they live movie. Lies is the they live movie. Excuse me, which comes out in 1988, or which came out in 1988. It says take a look. It's things are not as they seem. Question authority. Another confirmation. What came up in the tarot deck, and what came up in the major arcana and the other deck that I just used, both decks. Question the authority. Question the authority. Question the authority. Question the authority. Question the authority to a T. I don't know why I was getting that while I was saying authority all them damn time. Yeah. Question the authority. Is that not what it just said? They live. Things are not as what they seem. Or things are not as they seem. Things are not as they seem. Question authority. It's probably not even going to show up clear, but whatever. Next is, and it was a reason why I kept them two out. Wow. The deep is in reverse. Because these people that's coming in, they could have been always trying to call you crazy and stuff. Even to the point where if any of these people in this deviling too much into this evil negative energy, if they even had the opportunity, which they don't, if they had the opportunity to put you in somewhere, as far as like put you up somewhere, like whether it's jail or some type of facility, like a psychiatric facility or mental whatever, they would do it in a heartbeat. They sure enough would. You got the deep in reverse, which is the Jaws movie. It says no better way to get your feet wet than to dive right in. Yeah, these people feel like no better way it would be to just dive right in, and that's exactly what they did. Exactly what they did. Deviling too much into this evil negative energy, and it's like they can't get their way out now. It's like, again, it's too late. It's like they already chose a side. They already chose what they want. They already made a decision. Animal. Wow. Animal, island of the lost souls. Animals, animal. I say animals, so definitely it's more than one. 5522, I just seen on the recording. Animal. Island of the Lost Souls came out in 1932. It says, what is the law? Question mark. What is the law? Question mark. What rules apply here? Question mark. Must they be obeyed? Question mark. Yep, because these people that's delving too much into this evil negative energy and what they're doing, and in regards to this person that they wanted to try to sacrifice their light, they don't feel like no rules apply, and that they don't have to obey the rules even if it was rules. They don't feel like they have to, you know, they don't feel like rules apply, and they don't feel like they have to obey them either, because both of those got a question mark by it. The first part and the second part. So, yeah. And what is Lost Souls? Which is from the other Oracle deck. People in demon energy. Lost Souls. Unclear of themselves. Like, that's what I'm just getting off the top of my head. But that card is most definitely in that deck. Lost Souls talks about people that have demons, or I just feel like they definitely lost souls, because again, they like, what is law? So it's like they don't feel like no rules apply to them. They don't have to obey the laws if it is rules applied, which, you know, we know that there are even in this new world, but they don't feel like they have to obey them either. I'm going to read the middle. It says, when dealing with others, assuming one's superiority can lead to cruelty or worse, the exertion of power by fear or force. Confirmation. The feeling that one is or knows better than anyone else can be mitigated. Is that what they say? Through empathy, recognizing what we have in common with one another. Aren't we all hopeful animals in some form? Question mark. And then they had the nerve to say animals with the S on the end right there. So I was meaning to say animals on purpose. And the cat, they're gonna Panther again. Yeah, they're gonna Panther again. This Panther is in a whole nother card. I just realized that. I've never seen that on this card until today. Again, something about werewolf is significant, because the werewolf spiritually, again, it talks about somebody being in between worlds. And I feel like that's what it is with people being lost souls and them being controlled by the wrong person. They be in between, like they don't know, but it's like they already picked a side, but they still want to try to act as if it's like people trying to act like they believe in God, but they be worshiping the devil. It's like that. That's what I'm getting. They want to hide behind, you know, I believe in God, and you know, I believe in doing the next person right. I believe in not doing black magic on this person. I believe in this. But in actuality, that's what they be doing. But they hide behind the religion, because that's their cover-up. That's their, you know, that's their disguise. Is to hide behind the religion, when actuality, they're worshiping the devil. They're sacrificing animals for money and fame. In a lot of cases, sacrifices animals and people, and or both. With grief being the last card, which is Pet Cemetery movie. Pet Cemetery movie came out in 1989. It says, darling, is it okay to let go? It said it could be hard to recognize that sometimes an end is better. Grieving and loss can drive us to do things we would never consider otherwise. Things that we know, that we've even seen, result in terrible outcomes. Revisionist thinking can take hold in place somewhere between optimism and despair. I just feel like with Pet Cemetery, it's just symbolizing these people don't feel like, so I'm getting like animal and grief. I definitely feel like there's something about multiple people, family members, because you have Pet Cemetery, which, you know, that was a family, you know, it was like a family movie or family based movie. And, you know, first it was like the dog, no, first it was the cat that got unalived. So with the crosses being over here on the side, which is because, you know, that's supposed to represent the Pet Cemetery, something about multiple passings could be significant, like I said earlier. Because these people feel like they don't have no rules to obey. And then again, if there are rules applied, they don't have to obey them. Because they're trying to gain material and spiritual prosperity. Flight is the witch movie. So it's 2 cards. Okay, so yeah. So this card is, this is the witch movie, which came out in 2015. And then you have the devil, which is Annex, which is which is HAXAN, and that also means the witch. But this is the witch movie. This came out in 2015. It says, "Wouldst thou like to live deliciously?" Question mark. It says, "Go for it, indulge yourself." So I'm telling you, these people haven't indulged with this hunger, this thirst to do things, because they don't feel like they have to obey by the rules that have been applied, or something about rules, or it's like them just disrespecting, basically I'm getting something about just disrespecting God, disrespecting something about humanity, or like, I feel like because before, I'm gonna say before 2017, 16, I just feel like, even though my spiritual eyes was like kind of cloaked, or they had a veil over it still, I just feel like then it just felt like things was kind of happening naturally and organically, but maybe in actuality, because my spiritual eyes had the veil over it, it wasn't, it was looking like that, it was being perceived to be that, but actuality, that's not what it was. So yeah, I don't know why I needed to say that, but yeah. Yup. Flight. Go for it, indulge yourself. So there could be something about a witch being connected to this. I'm feeling like this is a dark high priestess, or a dark practitioner, or this could be something about the power of 3, with the 3 people up, or 3 women or 3 males up at the top. Because again, it's that whole levitating thing. They're like levitating over this village. Yep. And then you have the goat. You have somebody over here with like blood coming out their mouth, or they look really battered. Then you have a hunger, which is one of the Living Dead movies, or one of the dead movies. So it's like what I said earlier about the dead, or okay, so that movie is The Night of the Living Dead, 1968. It says they're coming to get you. Yeah, that's what they've been trying to do with this person. It's like these people they're living, but they're dead. Because they are lost souls. They're misguided, misdirected by this, whoever that emperor energy is, that like the person that you have to, that person, whoever that person of authority, that their authority needs to be questioned. Whoever that may be, or however many that may be. Whoever that may be, or however many that may be. Yeah, the Empress and Taurus is at the back of the deck. Aw, they mad. A tear is dropping from my eyes. Wheel of Fortune to the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, they definitely felt like something was faded, or something about family. Something was faded. Something about this, a family could have been, this family, a family dynamic could have been feeling like something was going to go in their favor. Something about the Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, something about those signs could be significant, connected to this family or that Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, look, the Magician, Gemini, Gemini, Virgo energy. Yeah, wow. Gemini, Virgo. I keep wanting to say that. So the Magician, Nine of Swords to the Five of Wands. Maybe there's about to be some type of chaos that break out, all right? But I definitely feel like they've been trying to definitely be, it's just giving me, yeah, look, the high priestess with the Empress. It's like they've been definitely trying to send this person, with them being in that person's energy, trying to send them spiritual attacks, or again, something about the dream state could be significant. Because my thing is like, why try to call somebody, look, the devil, why try to call somebody crazy and so forth, but then you want to try to sacrifice their life for your gain? How does that make any sense? Or how do you want to call this person crazy and so forth, or like that, but they want to be sending, or take turns sending somebody in towards this person? But you want to call this person crazy and stuff like that. You want to call this person broke. You want to call this person all these different names. Yeah, look, Seven of Pentacles to the Two of Cups. Something about a couple invested in doing this, or planted the seeds with being invested in doing this, or a part of this, or whatever. Yeah, what's falling on top of the Deep in reverse? Yeah, something about a Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, King of Swords. Because somebody, I'm getting somebody felt like they had something to gain. Material and spiritual prosperity. Yeah, look, the Lovers. Again, it's them already choosing a side. Them already making a decision. They already made their mind up what side they on, and what they're going to do, how they're going to move, and whether they're willingly wanting to do this, or they're being, I'm getting intimidated or blackmailed or whatever. Yeah, Seven of Wands. Something about 7 people could be significant, or something about 7 days. Let's see. Clarify Ice in reverse. Wow. Justice in Libra came out again, and it fell on top of the other Justice in Libra, but it's coming out in the reverse. They definitely wanted this person to be, with this person being in this solo energy, or being separated or staying out the way. They didn't want this person to yeah, Queen of Wands came out. Queen of Wands to the Ten of Wands. They definitely wanted this person to, or something about a lot of lies. Even though this person was being, I'm getting put to the side, there was something about a lot of lies being, yeah, Queen of Wands to the Queen of Swords. A lot of lies been told on this person. I feel like to help these individuals or these people within this group to try to sacrifice this person's life. Yeah. Clarify lies. We got the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, they know that this person, Nine of Pentacles to the Ten of Wands, they know that this person had being. They know that this person had been being watched, and they know that this person had been lies told on them, but I feel like this was for their benefit. The Deep in reverse, what was that? Preparation, or something about stuttering or stumbling over words could be significant. No better way to get your feet wet than to dive right in. Clarify the Deep in reverse. We got I'm telling you, the Ace of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles gives the Ten of Pentacles. So they definitely was willing to get their feet wet to get this Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, look, Wheel of Fortune. Again, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius energy. The Wheel of Fortune to the Sun in Leo. Something about the month of August could be significant, or something about Leo season could be significant. Yeah. Somebody within this group could have got an offer or something. I see the Knight of Cups, Six of Swords with the Tower and Aquarius sticking out. Animal. Animal is... what rules apply here? Must they obey? Clarify animals. Seven of Pentacles. These people definitely feel like if they don't have to follow rules, even if they are applied, they're going to keep with this investment, but which could end up causing them a Three of Swords. Yeah, costing them their Ten of Cups. Three of Swords, Ten of Cups to the Two of Wands, because again, Two of Wands, they made a decision already. They already chose a side. Yep. They chose between the devil and the angel. Yeah, so this person had to walk away. This person had to walk away whether they wanted to or not. Something about the Eight of Cups, something about the 8th month, or something about August, or something about 8 months could be significant. Yeah, Hangman and Pisces to the Chariot and Cancer with the Hierophant and Taurus being at the back of the deck. I don't know, I'm getting something about even sacrificing their own within this group or something like that, or I don't know. But I feel like there definitely could be some kind of chaos coming towards this group or this contract or something. Hierophant to the Ten of Wands, something about 10 days or something, whether that's past, present, or future. Clarify grief. It's okay to let go. Clarify grief. You got the Two of Cups, King of Pentacles. I feel like whoever that King of Pentacles, which could be that Emperor energy, Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy, Three of Swords, Ten of Cups, King of Swords. Something about 3 weeks. Something about the month of October, which this is the month we're in. Yeah, night of somebody, this Emperor choosing to do something quickly without thinking about it. I feel like because of this investment, because of this choosing to devil too much into this evil negative energy, it's going to cost this Emperor, and it's going to cost these others that's within this group that's connected. It could be a lot of gossip going on about this right now. Yeah, Page of Swords, Eight of Wands to the Four of Pentacles. Something about the last 4 years could be significant, or something about 4 years or past, present, future could be significant. There could be some type of information message or something, whether this is online or something like that. It could be coming in fast, or coming in fast within the next 8 days, whatever 8 days that is. Clarify ice in the reverse. We got the Page of Pentacles. Because they expected to get some news, or they expected to get some good news, but spread bad news about this person that they were, you know, in their energy and stuff. Or there could be some type of information getting out about how they was trying to sacrifice this person, or somebody could notice or something like that. I'm getting that. Somebody within this group, or maybe even outside of this group, could know how this Emperor and these people, yeah, Hangman to the Pisces, that they wanted to sacrifice that person. Sacrifice their life. Yeah, Hangman and Pisces to the Five of Wands. Like, I feel like somebody knew how they wanted to sacrifice that person, or even how they already tried and attempted to do it in the past. I'm getting something about the last 10 years could be significant. 9 to 10 years could be significant. Yeah, Eight of Swords. Trying to put this person in the Eight of Swords. This person that they're in their energy wants to sacrifice their light. Yeah, with the Knight of Swords also coming out. Clarify the, okay. That was trying to clarify the deep. You got the Sun with the Three of Wands. We're gonna try that again though, because I wasn't ready. Yeah, they definitely could be sending, yeah, something about this is the truth. I was trying to get that card too, but there go the Ace of Swords, that they wanted to burden this person, that they were in their energy, ciphering them. And yeah, this is coming up or something. Something about a lot of chaos, competition, or it's the truth that they've been also trying to send that towards this person that was, you know, staying solo, staying out the way, with also trying to put them in the Five of Pentacles, which the Five of Pentacles talks about debt, illness, ostracized. They didn't want this person to see this though. They didn't want this person to know where it was coming from though either. Or they didn't want this person to know where it was coming from, how it was, like, they didn't want this person to know nothing. Yeah, look, Page of Swords to the Two of Swords. But I feel like there definitely has been a lot of gossip about this. Even if this person don't personally know, like, everything, it's a lot of gossip going on about this. Yeah, King of Wands, Nine of Wands, Page of Wands, Nine of Cups. To the Judgment in Leo. Clarify deep in the reverse. You got the Temperance and Sagittarius. I feel like these people definitely felt like with them delving too much into this evil negative energy and this person's energy, that again something was going to be balanced, like something was going to be completed. Whatever this hidden motive was, they definitely felt like something was completed. 1:17:26 on the clock. Clarify what is that again? The animal. Clarify animal. Nine of Wands. Yeah, Nine of Wands. It's like now these people want to be defensive about what they was investing in, what they was planting their seeds in to try to gain this material and spiritual prosperity. Everybody wants to scatter like roaches now or whatever. Yeah, when they already have made a choice. They know what they chose to do. Six of Swords, King of Wands, Three of Cups, Lovers. Something about turning their back towards this person that they were in their energy. Siphoning in their energy also, along with being in that devil energy or devil in that evil negative energy. Yeah, but they ain't gained nothing. King of Pentacles in reverse to the Empress. They ain't gained nothing off of this Empress or this masculine. They ain't gained nothing. Yep, Two of Pentacles. But they definitely could have been dabbling or doubling up on something or whatever, but they ain't gained nothing. Nothing but their fate, their own demise that they chose. Yeah, there could be a lot of confusion or people turning on each other or something like that. Five of Swords, Nine of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Five of Cups. In regards to this betrayal, in regards to this backstabbing, in regards to deviling too much in this evil negative energy, I'm getting crashing out too. Yeah, the Tower in Aquarius. I feel like a lot of this is going to be unexpected, just like out of nowhere, like with these people, with them deviling too much in this evil negative energy. A lot of this is going to be unexpected, out of nowhere, not giving you time to like something about not giving you time or something like that. The Two of Wands, again, because they chose, because they wanted this new beginning. They wanted this Ace of Cups. They wanted that Ace of Pentacles. Clarify grief. Knight of Wands, Tower. Again, I'm getting with the grief and the Two of Cups. When that love came up at the back of the Oracle deck, It's like when I said like they had to, when they choose to do what these people in this devil and in this energy, when they doing this to people, they have to do it to people that they love or they claim they love, you know, for something to go in their favor with the Wheel of Fortune, Three of Swords, Ten of Cups, the Star, the Hermit and Virgo, the Three of Cups. Wow. With these people feeling like they don't have no something about a stop button, like they don't feel like they have no like stop button or something, or I'm getting like something about gluttony energy, or like that. Well, that's probably confirmation of that hunger card that came up. Like they feel like they don't have to stop, or because again that whole energy of no rules applied, or they don't want to follow the rules or obey them because they're trying so hard to get this Ace of Cups. That's the truth. Clarify Ice in the reverse. Falling on top of Justice and Libra again. Something about 10 weeks could be significant, or something about the next 10 weeks is significant in regards to this energy. What does clarify the Ten of Swords with lies? They devil too much into this evil negative energy, and this person's energy is all going to end up costing them. Clarify the Ten of Swords with the lies. The Chariot with the King of Cups. I'm going to take the Chariot, which is in Cancer. Six of Wands at the back of the deck. Because the other card, what card is it? Yeah, look, the Tower. As I'm saying that with the Tower, I'm getting that other card that's in here. Do something as long as it don't hurt. What card is that? I forgot what card that is. Let it rip. As long as you're not hurting nobody, let it rip. But I'm not really getting it in that sense, because this energy is given like it's people being hurt. Like it's people being hurt. Animals, people, they're being sacrificed. You got the pet cemetery. Basically that's symbolizing the cemetery. People that is no longer here. Or I don't know, I'm getting something about graveyard magic too, but I forgot what card that is exactly when it says do something but don't let it, as long as you're not hurting nobody, let it rip. It didn't come out though, so I don't know. It's one of these cards in that deck. Clarify Deep in the reverse. You got the Seven of Swords under the Deep in reverse with the Ace of Pentacles, the Temperance, and the Seven of Swords. The Empress at the back of the deck, which is in Taurus. Empress to the Three of Swords. Yeah, they most definitely try to hurt this divine person. The one that they wanted to sacrifice their light. Yeah, and move away to calmer waters as if nothing happened or nothing took place, or nobody didn't do nothing, hear nothing, see nothing energy. Queen of Swords, the Hermit, Strength in Leo, the Wheel of Fortune, the Empress. Wow. With the Two of Swords, and like I said, they didn't want this person that they wanted to sacrifice their light. They didn't want this person to see that. They didn't want this person to see this coming. Yeah. Two of Swords to the Three of Swords, Five of Swords. With trying to cause some type of confusion with communication or their clarity or something like that. I just heard a noise or something. So somebody could be mad, or so yeah, somebody could be really pissed off right now. Again, they don't understand. They didn't realize how tapped in this person was, because these people in this group, they trying to fake like they're tapped in, but they're not really tapped in. Yeah, they could be paying somebody else to act like they're tapped in. Queen of Pentacles to the Hermit and Virgo. Or something about paying a mother figure, or something about a mother, a sister, an aunt, a friend, or whoever that Queen of Pentacles. They could be paying somebody, though. Yeah, look, the Eight of Swords to the Eight of Cups. To possibly even try to help with trying to get that person to walk away, or unalive their own self or something. Yeah, look, the Queen of Pentacles came back up again. Or that could be, like I said, that could be that dark high priestess. Or whatever they is. Practitioner, dark high priestess, low vibrational, dark tarot reader, whatever you, or spiritualist, whatever you want to call them. Five of Swords to the Six of Swords. I'm telling you. I mean, Five of Swords to the Ace of Swords, which gives me the Six of Swords. I noticed when when I go back and watch my videos, like, I be getting really into these readings, and like, I be like messing up what card it is, and I be like saying that once I watch the video back, I'm like, why did I say that? I meant to say that, but I said something else. But look, now you got the Five of Wands with the Ace of Wands. Ain't that something? Which equal to Six of Wands. Clarify animal again with the Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Wands for this energy. The Ten of Wands. Or that, excuse me, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Ten of Wands. So it went from the Nine of Wands to the Ten of Wands. Yeah, I'm telling you, they definitely, the Hermit and Virgo, they definitely wanted to, they definitely, with no rules applied, they definitely wanted to burden this person. Yup. They wanted to have this person defensive. They wanted to, yeah, because the Devil card is getting stuck to what card? The Page of Cups. And then behind the Devil is the Nine of Swords. Yeah, they definitely wanted to burden this person. And they definitely had other people to help them. Like, even with this person being out the way, yeah, Three of Cups, Page of Wands. They could have been sending these people, or this Emperor energy, whoever that's of authority, that their authority needs to be questioned. They've been sending these people in towards this person to cause this person to be still defensive, and to cause them to try to be in the Ten of Wands. Whether these is people around them and where they live at, where they worked at, wherever. Three of Cups to the Page of Wands. Something about this group, you know, they always were trying to think of some new creative way of doing that. I'm getting clarify clarify grief. Two of Cups, Knight of Wands, with it falling on top of the Chariot and Cancer. You got the World card. It's something about a relationship being attached to that. Look, the Devil in Capricorn at the back of the deck again. Page of Wands, the King of Pentacles, he's still in reverse. The Three of Swords is behind that. With what? So I'm getting, they sacrificed this, whoever this King of Pentacles is. They did that fast. They could have made this person have a heart attack. That's what I'm getting with that Three of Swords. Or this was just a betrayal, a backstabbing. The Devil, Page of Wands, King of Pentacles in reverse with the Three of Swords, Eight of Wands. To the Hangman, which is in Pisces. I'm getting that this King of Pentacles could have knew this, but he still allowed these people to do this to him anyway. He still allowed, because he could have been part of this group. He could have been part of deviling too much into that evil negative energy, and they sacrificed him, but he could have had some type of warning or something. Yeah, look, Four of Swords to the Six of Swords. He had got how you say, he could have got some type of warning sign or something. that he was gonna pass away or something like that, but he didn't take heed to the warning signs or the dreams or something like that. Yeah, 4 of Swords to the 2 of Swords, which gives you the 6 of Swords. He had about 6 weeks, or maybe he had a dream or a warning sign 6 weeks before his passing, but he didn't take the warning sign, or he didn't take heed to the warning sign. Yeah, look, King of Swords to the 7 of Cups, Queen of Swords. I'm telling you, I don't know who this relationship is or what this is, but wow. King of Swords, 7 of Cups, Queen of Swords, Judgment and Leo with the High Priestess. High Priestess what? Pisces to the 2 of Wands, and then the King of Cups to the 6 of Swords. Dang. Wow. Hold on a minute. Alright, so I'm deciding to break this up into 2 videos because it's getting kind of long. 131 on the recording, 131, 33 I just saw also. So I'm going to go ahead and close this out right here, but I'm going to definitely put up part 2. Alright, I'm going to leave everything up here, but I'm going to make a part 2 to this video. Alright, so I will see you when I come back in a little while. Alright, subscribe, like, comment, share,